welcome to the 2025 Kindergarten ABC Fashion Show. First to our runway today is Mr. Elijah. He is modeling the letters A and B for us. On the front of his vest, you can see words that start with A, like arrowheads. And on the back are B words like bear, book, and buck. Nice job, Elijah. Now to our runway modeling the letter C is Miss Quinn. Quinn has C words like cake, carrots, crayons, cup, car, crown, cat, candle, cow, and computer on her vest. Very nice. Next up, modeling the letter D is Mr. Bo. You can find words like duck, dog, dragon, drone, dinosaur, deer, and dice on his letter D vest. Nice job. Now, modeling the letters E and F is Miss Oakley. On the front of her vest, you can find E words like elephant, elk, and eagle. And on the back of her vest are words that begin with F, like fox, fork, flag, fan, fish, and flower. Next up to our runway is Mr. Jackson. He is modeling the letters G and H for us. On the front of his vest, you can find words that begin with G, like glasses, gorilla, grapes, and grass. On the back of his vest are H words like hand, helicopter, and hot dog. Good job. Next up to our runway is Miss Emery. She is modeling the letters I and J. On the front of her vest are words that begin with I, like insect, ink, igloo, iguana, icicle, ice cream, ice, and island. On the back of her vest, you can find words that begin with J, like jellyfish, jump rope, jack-o'-lantern, jigsaw puzzle, and jewelry. Nice job, Emery. Next up to our runway modeling the letters K and L is Mr. Dominic. On the front of his vest, you can find K words like kite, kitchen, key, and kindness. On the back of his vest are words that begin with L, like lamp, lava, and love. Great job. Miss Maya is next up on our runway, modeling the letters M and N. On the front of her vest are words that begin with M, like monkey, mom, her name Maya, money, moon, man, and our state Missouri. On the back of her vest are words that begin with N, like nice, no, neat, nine, nose, and net. Great job, Maya. Next up to our runway is Mr. Hudson. He is modeling the letters O and P. For the letter O, you can see words like octopus, oak, oatmeal, ox, open, and officer. For the letter P, he has a park, pig, pirate, and a panda. Very nice. Modeling the letters Q and R for us today is Miss Avi. For the letter Q, you can see a queen, question mark, quiet, quick, and quack. For the letter R, she has a rainbow, Roblox, rabbit, robot, rain, and road. Good job, Avi. Now to our runway, modeling the letter S is Mr. Easton. On Easton's vest, you can see a snowman, all of his sisters that begin with S, Sylvia, Sage, and Sydney, a snake, and sand. Great job, Easton. Next to our runway is Miss Vanessa. She is modeling the letter T for us. On Vanessa's vest, you can find Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. T, tiger, teacher, her friend Tatum, a tractor, and princesses Tinkerbell and Tiana. Very nice, Vanessa. Now, up next is Shane, modeling the letters U and V. For the letter U, you can see the United States, us, up, a unicycle, and a ukulele. For the letter V, he has a vine, belt, volcano, vulture, and vacuum. Now to our runway is Miss Tatum. She's modeling the letters W and X. For W, she has a watermelon, whistle, whale, and a waffle. For the letter X, you can see an X-ray, a xylophone, an Xbox, and an X-ray finish. Great job, Tatum. And finally, to our runway modeling Y and Z is Mr. Ezekiel. On Ezekiel's vest, you can see Y words like yarn, yellow, and yawn. And for the letter Z, a zipper, zigzag, zoo, and zucchini. Great job, kindergarten. And that concludes the 2025 Kindergarten ABC Fashion Show.